Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
Autumn.
And Sang.
And today we are reviewing a new 2-pack that has Clawdeen Wolf and Clawd Wolf.
Does it really have a name?
We're under the impression it's called Winning Werewolves because that's what it says. You know, we discussed this last video that, you know, they don't label the lines anymore, not very well anyway, so that's a little jankety, but yeah, it's a sports pack, and it's, you know, part of a larger line that also includes a Frankie playset and a Venus, yeah, like a deluxe Venus. Yeah, I'm very excited. Clawd is officially back. That's like a huge deal. So needless to say, it's you know, official. Clawdeen still has a brother. Apparently, I don't know how they're gonna.
Besides those other like 8 of them, or whatever.
Little clone puppies. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing how they work that into the storyline. But
maybe he goes to college.
Ooh,
how scandalous!
Right.
So there's nothing too spectacular going on with the packaging. The background of the packaging actually is giving me like old school Monster High vibes.
It might be old.
I was gonna say it's a reprint. It might be a reprint because the little design back there with like all the crowd, it looks really familiar to me.
If Clawd can come back, does that mean Howling comes back too?
Honestly, I mean, the rate things are going, it looks like everyone's going to return. Because, I mean, if they confirm
so
Julia...
much backlash.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Obviously, Clawdeen is kind of like a cheerleader, but she's also wearing sporty clothes, and Clawd is in football gear, but he also looks like he could cheer, and he's the one holding the pom-pom, and she's the one holding the football, so... It's interesting that they kind of, and she has the same markings that he does, so it's like maybe they could both cheer or both play sports or whatever.
But
I'm just saying it's cute because it obviously looks like she's supposed to be the cheerleader and he's the football whatever. But
yeah, and whoever's cheering is only gonna have one pom pom.
Yeah.
One is enough apparently.
The back of the box, you get to see a little bit more of the artwork, which is very cute. You know, I really like the artwork of Clawd in like a little football suit, and, you know, Clawdeen in her little cheerleader outfit. Yeah, and this little line, that one line where it says Winning Werewolves, is, I guess, I don't know, maybe that's where they're going to label the lines now. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I liked it better when it made it clearer what the name of the line was. But
yeah, like Max said, there's 2 other playsets that are available in this line, and the interesting thing is they're marked with the product number, so like, yeah, it's kind of something they're doing new that generally speaking like consumers shouldn't have to worry about.
So that's it for the packaging, so we're gonna go ahead and open them up.
Okay, so here's Clawdeen out of the box, and can I just say she's precious? The hairline on her forehead is a bunch of bright purple, which fades back into the brown throughout the rest of her scalp. She has this really big, cute black and pink bow that I think is a headband. Yeah, it's a headband, but it's really cute and big and splashy. And she has, I guess, a bright red lipstick, which is attractive on her. And then she has some grease paint markings to get ready for the game, show her team spirit. Her hair is kind of pulled up into like a point on the top of her head, but it's not a ponytail. But it takes the hair out of her face, which is appropriate for sports.
Really? It's not like so it's not a high ponytail. Yeah, it's just tied. Part of it's just, yeah.
It's like her bangs, the front of her hair was brought back up to a point.
Interesting. Yeah, because in box it looks like a ponytail. But yeah, we'll see her out.
Yeah.
On to her outfit.
She has a short sleeve t-shirt where the top of it is this like breathable mesh pink fabric. Has the Monster High logo plastered in the middle, and it has sporty blue and pink stripes at the bottom. She's wearing sporty joggers pants with pink stripes down the sides, white waistband and cuffs.
That part's cute, the little white.
Yeah, on the
bottom.
Yeah, there. It is really cute. She has a waistband too. So I don't know. It's sports. I don't have much to say about it. She has a little pink tie.
Mm-hmm. These are actually a very well-made pants. I think Monster High and Ever After I got used to using Velcro for a lot of their pants. It's nice to see elastic being used again.
They're like pull-on pants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unfortunately, her shirt is still elastic band.
That's a total
Velcro.
Yeah,
Velcro. Sorry.
I feel like.
Yeah. So.
I mean, you would really need that. I don't know how you would do it without, because their heads are so big. You wouldn't be able to pull it over.
Yeah.
But yeah, her pants are definitely the highlight of this outfit. It's very well made and very sporty.
And the main accessory she comes with is a shimmery golden football with Monster High inscribed along one side.
It's not a perfect football though. It has a little knob so you can put your hand on it. It's a way for the dolls to hold
It
it.
makes it easier to hold. It's pretty cute. I like the color. I think it was a cool, unique choice to make it gold. Monster High sports shoes be like. Let's do some running in wedges.
Yeah, she has these little wedge boots, laced boots for her shoes, which is not practical at all for sports. She would break her toes running in these. As sturdy as they may look, I kind of wish if they were really didn't want to make another mold, they could have reprinted whatever shoes that Frankie came with, because those looked pretty sporty. And they're just a solid purple, which is pretty boring, but it matches up well with her hair color, so at least there's that.
One thing I do have to say really quick about her feet, I mean, this is one of the only Clawdeen releases I've seen where her ankles are very obvious, like even from afar, where they have like the molded fur going on. I've said in previous videos how I feel about like the molded fur on these new dolls. I think especially on the ankles it's weird because looking from afar, it's like it looks like cedar. It looks very wooden. It's like a very wooden texture to me from afar.
I know it's a lot to ask, but when it's the same color as the rest of her skin, she just looks really wrinkly. Or wooden.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice if they could have brushed on a little extra paint of a different color, but not a big deal. I like the fur. I think it adds something to the character. And it boosts the idea that girls can have furry legs, and I like that. I support that.
So this is Winning Werewolves Clawed Wolf out of box. His face is mostly obscured in box by this large blue football helmet. You know, it's all solid color. There's a little bit of design on it. You know, the main feature is the molded mohawk going across the top.
Yeah, absolutely no paint on it.
Yeah. It's very cute.
Oh, actually this side. Never mind, just kidding.
A little bit of pink, black. It's very cute. I mean, I could completely possible I'm wrong, but I don't know if we've gotten a full-on, like, football player outfit, Monster High, like, Manster before.
So,
not in, like, full gear. I don't think so. Yeah. So, it's cool. I always appreciate Mansters. So this is Claude's face out of the helmet.
He has helmet head.
He has a lot of helmet head, but I still really like it. I like, you know, his short hair and kind of the messy
it kind of gives him a boyish charm.
It's very boyish, yeah. I really like it. It's like a cool masculine look. I don't know if you could do a whole lot with that hair, but I think it's very fitting.
As usual, he has flocked hair for his sides. Come at like kind of an awkward 90-degree angle there.
It's looking like Claude does not have a rebooted face. Not in this release anyway. I have to admit this whole thing makes me very curious if they're going to give Claude a reboot face. Because I know with Gil, you know, was it Shriek-Wrecked, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. With Shriek-Wrecked Gil got a reboot face, but he didn't get a reboot body. And we will maybe try to experiment to, you know, check in a second whether or not Claude has a reboot body. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious if they're just not going to give as much of a revamped look to like the boys as much as they have the girls. At least not at first, anyway.
I mean, it doesn't seem like the boys have been so much a priority for them in the movies or the dolls. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm just happy to see him at all.
Did Deuce get a new body?
Seriously.
Deuce got a new body.
Deuce is the main one where everything changed. He got a new face, new body, yeah. Okay, so this is Winning Werewolves Claude's torso. He has a blue, mostly blue with a little bit of like a
pink
like,
detailing.
yeah, like a pinkish magenta pink detailing. Football gear.
Breastplate. And,
Breastplate, yeah.
Shoulder pads.
Yeah.
And I love the spikes coming off the top of the shoulders.
Yeah.
It's really hardcore.
It also looks like someone wasn't playing fair. It's all scratched.
him up.
Yeah.
And he's just wearing some very simple black shorts that are slightly see-through. The bottom is.
You need to breathe, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, with
Sure, he's wearing a cup.
lined with like a little pink trim of ribbon, and that's the pom pom that I guess is supposed to be Clawdeen's, but yeah, he's holding it in the box. Monster High just reversing gender roles one pack at a time.
I'm having a thought. How many of those little cuddling siblings do they have? Is it 9?
12?
No clue. There were, I don't know.
8, 12, one of those.
What if it was 9 though? Because then it would be Halloween 10, 11, 12. He'd be the 12th and oldest of the wolves.
Oh, that's true. That would be.
Or
I think they thought that hard about this.
or his number was always 12. Alright, so here he is without his gear. And like we said, he was number 12. He looks very dashing with those no sleeve jersey.
Yeah, I like all the kind of sharp, houndstoothy looking patterns they do around the holes on the shirt.
I think this completely changes the look, which I really like. It looks, way more like a basketball jersey now. So it's really cool. You can kind of, put them together.
Variety there.
Yeah, playing whatever sport you want to have him playing.
Yeah, so his shirt is Velcro in the
as
back.
expected.
Yep. Ooh. But his pants are elastic, so it's kind of nice.
It's such an honor. We got 2 elastic pants in one set.
I know.
What did we do to deserve this?
Yep, Ever After High Body.
Yep. Look at those rippling
I was
abs.
gonna say, you can tell by the ab definition. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's hardcore Ever After High Body.
Good for you, Claude.
You're working out for your return.
So Claude has the new reboot body mold. So yeah, it's Ever After High essentially. It's the same as Ever
I
After High.
love Claude shoes. They're these high top, quilted turquoise green shoes, which he has rebelliously left untied. I know. And there's like these angry little skulls on the front here. I don't know if there's any design on the back. No, but that's okay. You don't really ask for a lot in guys' shoes. Sorry to say. I think the skull would be really cute if you painted it white or something.
Apparently, Claude is a lot more hairless than Clawdeen.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's very interesting that they gave him a new body, but they didn't bother to give him the new
Fur.
fur.
I find that pretty disappointing.
I don't really care, obviously. 'Cause I wasn't a huge fan of it to begin with, but it's an interesting choice that they didn't make that uniform.
You should give him a puff, a bit of puff on his chest.
Oh, that'd be so
That'd
cute.
be cute.
Um,
Alright, so these are our final thoughts on Winning Werewolves, Claude and Clawdeen Wolf.
super cute.
Totally out of the blue.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I don't remember any leaks about it. It just happened.
It's very sudden. Based on what I'm seeing on Instagram, not very many people have them yet either. So.
But yeah, I think they're cute. I mean, Monster High is kind of retreading a lot of their old lines. This one's very school sports, but with different characters, which is nice. So they can go
It's
online.
almost like a second wave. Kind of.
Yeah, almost. So it's nice, but also it's kind of these are the same stuff they have. I mean, these two are fine, but Frankie and stuff had a bunch of reprints. I'm happy Claude is back, and he's been MIA for a little bit, and we worry about Draculaura and her feelings. But I think Claudeen's very precious. Love her hair.
I love that big bow.
Yeah.
So cute. How much does this pack cost?
$27.99.
It's $27.99. Yes, we're under the impression it is a Toys R Us exclusive in the US.
I can wait for that to be $12 then. Remember all those I Heart Fashion Toys R Us exclusives?
Some of the 2-packs don't actually manage to get to clearance, depending how popular they are.
Yeah, well, you have to keep in mind, for whatever reason, I Heart Fashion, the shipments were massive. The shipments for these were not as large. They only received think there were like 4 total per
Right.
shipment.
I mean, just as cute as they are, they're so specifically themed and they're kind of budget looking. I don't know if I'd want to pay $27.
27 is a little steep price for them. I mean, considering if you cut them in half, they're about like
13.
14. So yeah,
Oh, 14 each.
14 each. So they're budget dolls, anyways. So that's fair. I think we're kind of spoiled last review when we did.
Yes.
Um,
Seriously, God,
yeah,
we got
party
all
balls.
that for $15.
yeah.
Now, like,
Well, these
yeah.
are $14 each, and they're fine. I mean, they're elastic. I mean, they look like the clothing weren't like printed out on a computer and slapped on.
Yeah.
They actually have the Velcro and.
And I like that it doesn't feel like they just slapped whatever dolls inside them either. I like the grease paint touch. It's really cute.
I think my whole deal with this pack is, their accessories are really cute. The clothing is really bland for me. Yeah, it's just super budget looking. I mean, it's appropriate.
I don't
for
agree
sports.
because you have to think about they had a gym line already, and these are the exact same type of clothes Claude had.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I agree, and I mean, there's certain little details that I do really like where there's, the pants actually, there's no Velcro on the pants. I love the little like sock looking cuffs on Clawdeen. I think that's a really cute detail. I think it's more just this is really just a personal taste thing. I'm not a huge fan of having dolls with like hardcore sports casual clothing. I'm thrilled Claude's back. So freaking happy Claude is back. So I probably will get this eventually just so I can have a new Claude. So wonderful that he's back. But yeah, the price point is a little steep in my opinion. I would probably wait until this goes on sale before I'll spring for it.
They're casual enough that you can take photos with them. They're not like these ballroom gowns that let's just take around in the field. These like.
Yeah, I could see them chilling in these clothes.
I think sports line is very welcome in the reboot. So far, all we had were dance lines and all these crazy like movie lines. So it's nice to have a casual line.
Yep, that's true. It's just sports never did anything for me personally.
Yeah.
But I do get the sentiment.
But it is, they are. I appreciate the fact that they're finally both, Monster High and Ever After High. Like some of the prices are going down because I feel like older 2-packs they might have been like $29.99, like $30.
Yeah, they're still a bit cheaper.
Yeah, so
I mean, no stands, no brush. So that's
Yes.
I just want to say that thank you Mattel for giving them joints.
Oh yeah.
All these sports dolls have joints.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean these they could even been worse. Like just 5 points
Seriously.
of articulation. These ones has a whole lot more.
Oh, that would have been a 100% deal breaker for
Yeah,
me.
no.
If these didn't have joints, I would never buy them.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I think you're talking more in reference though to the fact that the Frankie and the playset has joints because every single reboot playset so far, almost every single one except for the Scream and Sugar Cleo,
Yeah.
they have no joints.
Yeah.
Every single playset. So it's a big deal that this line, they're all articulated.
It's making me think about getting that Frankie.
All right, thank you for joining us for our review of Winning Werewolves, Claude and Clawdeen Wolf. Be sure to let us know in the comments what you guys think of these new dolls and what you think of Claude's dramatic return. And we will see you next time.
I want to say it's dramatic. It's just bad.
It's so dramatic.